Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Thrilled to have you here as always, especially on a package day. Yeah, buddy, I finally got around to getting another lock trade going, and worked out one with a subscriber named Josh Butler. And well, he sent me a pretty heavy box of locks here. And Josh, I got yours mailed out today, buddy. Your 3D printed tray is in there, and steel pinnings. I got your winnings from last week mailed out today. Sorry for the delay, bud. And Don's locks from yesterday's giveaway. I've got yours mailed out. It's going to Squint, since he's putting together a box for you. And Squint, for the trouble here, man, I'm going to be sending you out something here before too long, too. Okay, so that's everything that's in the box. Let's go ahead and look at this note. It might have some personal information in it. Okay, well, he says, first off, he doesn't know my real name. Guys, my real name's Brent, so there you go. Some older padlocks, which we love older padlocks around here. None of them have keys, but we don't need no stinking keys around here, do we? The second bag, there's 3 American locks in here, I guess. They're all keyed different. So the 3 1100s, he says. And the third bag is a like new Master Lock 530. He took it apart and couldn't get it back together. So that's fine. We can take care of that. Actually, you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and mess with that one? I've done a 530 recently, and believe it or not, there's the core for mine right there. So this is pretty awesome, dude. I'm looking forward to seeing what's in here, and I hope everybody else that's watching is too. So this is the like new Master Lock that's been taken apart and not put back together, but we can do that. Let's go ahead and pull these guys out, because I love vintage locks of pretty much all sorts. That is a Walsco lever lock, and an Elgin. So we did Elgins recently. We know where they come from. Very nice. Got a nice yell. I've not actually seen this pattern yet. I kind of like that. And that should be a, oh, that's actually a pin tumbler. Yeah, I've never seen this exact one before, so that should be fun. And we got a nice Corbin here. Nice keyway. Yeah, good patina. That's a nice lock. That's a really nice lock. And let's see here. He knows I love American locks and American 1100s. And so he said he wrapped these up as good as he could to protect them. That is totally fine. 1100 American locks are awesome, guys. I'll take these locks all day long and run with them. Ooh, a nice green one. I don't have any green ones. That's really cool. Good bidding on that key, too. Really good bidding. Ah, another green one. Maybe they're all green. Let's get the bidding on this one. Pretty similar bidding, but it looks like it's slightly different. Ah, and a blue one. I don't have a blue one either. That one's not got as tough of a bidding, but these American locks, guys, they're a blast to pick. So, Josh, you should be getting your package here in a couple days, man, and I hope you like what I sent. But that is awesome. 3 American locks in one package. Never going to get a complaint there. This Master Lock looks like fun to take apart and put back together. Let's go ahead and mess with that, shall we? and then we'll pick it. Do it in reverse order. Alright, so got everything dumped out on the table. Let me grab a pinning tray. That chunky guy right there should be excellent. If I can get a hold of this ball bearing that's wanting to get away. Okay, there's our screw, our actuators here. There's my nut, spring, and everything there. So let's see how this goes back together. Not having taken one of these completely apart before, I imagine that spring goes in there just like that. So let's go ahead and gently set this down inside there. You know, I think I've got that upside down actually. So let's put this in, the spring in here. There's a little notch there. I imagine the long end fits there. And the short end pushes around and clamps into this little notch here. So I would imagine that's how it goes. This guy, if I can hang on to it. See, this is just as much of a puzzle as the lock picking itself, and I enjoy this too, folks. Okay, so this guy, I imagine, would go like this. Maybe I still don't quite have this right. Let's see if I could pull this centerpiece out. Now tell me how that spring goes. Yeah, thinking that spring's going to want to go in there. This actuator's going to want to go in well, I'm not 100% sure. Huh. Trying to figure these things out for the first time is always fun. I think I'm correct on the spring. I think I'm correct on the actuator to give it spring tension. I've got to put it on this way. No, I've got to put it on this way. And spring it around, I think. That might be right. We'll see. Let's go ahead and gently drop this back down in here. Okay. I'm not looking at the phone, guys, so sorry if I was out of frame for a lot of that. Okay. No key. That is a shackle spring. So on this side, I would imagine the shackle spring goes in there. This ball bearing drops in like that. And the shackle won't go in because the lock is not in the picked position. So, that being said, since I don't have a key, let's ever so gently pick this lock. Let's use, I got a pick right around here that's a perfect one for the job. There it is. Bobby Keys, man. This pick. I don't know how many times you guys have told me or heard me say that, but geez, that pick is just perfect. Picking like this is robbing every bit of feedback I've got, and I don't want to rake it because if I do, I'll risk pulling the lock out of this body, and I want to pick it with it in here. Well, actually, I guess there's another way I can get around that. Go ahead and put that in there. See, like how I improvise, I think of things after the fact. All right, so we'll put that back in there. At least that one's a Phillips. All right, now I don't have to be so easy with it. All right, and you know what? I want to go with a different tensioning method. And see if I can zip this one open. There we go. And it do turn. Okay, so since it's in the unlocked position right now, let's go ahead and try to put this shackle back in here. There's going to be a happy spot where that ball bearing really sits deep in there. Oh, darn. I locked it back up. And there ain't no forcing it back past that. So, back to the drawing board. Let's go back with a zip attack again. Well, there goes my spring and ball bearing. Sometimes you can zip them quick, sometimes not so much. And sometimes you're just better off trying to SPP it. All right, so let's see if we can get this shackle in here. It may be one of those stubborn ones where the ball bearing actually has to go in through the other side. I hope not. I mean, it really seats in there pretty far, it looks like. So you'd think it will go in there all the way. So let me turn this back just a little bit. And I can tell I didn't get that spring quite right, because I've got no tension. And that thing is just barely poking out there. Let's turn this back just a little bit more. Yep, looks like I'm going to have to take it all the way back apart and mess with it that way. But anyway, guys, that's the gist of it there. Don't want to make too long of a video, but yeah, that's not going to fit. Let me grab my screwdriver again. See, the insides of this one's not quite like other locks. Yeah, see, that ball bearing does fall all the way out. Huh. Alright, so let's go ahead and put the shackle in. I want to take that nut out. Drop the ball bearing in there. And my spring has gone AWOL. AWOL. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I need more tension on this spring. So what I had there wasn't quite right, but I think it was close enough just for me to get this thing together. As I fumble with it some more, and I'm halfway out of frame, and you guys are wondering what in the hell is Trickmaster doing. He's losing his freaking mind. Yeah, at least it's in there. It's not tight. I think I need to have this situated the other way, but I'll try that later. Okay, I got the shackle in here, got the ball bearings in there. Got to hold this thing vertically, so it's going to be out of frame just a little bit probably. Well, I have to look straight down on top of it and very gently lower this down inside. And that would be in the locked position. So I need to put my core in there. There we go. Pushed in just enough that I can now actuate that. Okay. Okay, so the shackle's being held in now. Wow, this is one of the more difficult ones to reassemble that I've done. I mean, but there we go. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching, saying to your screen, this guy's an idiot. He has no idea what he's doing. Why are we even watching him? But anyway, there, it's fixed now, ish. Except for my core has no tension because I don't really know how that spring goes. And okay. Yeah, the ball bearing's in there, but I still don't have something right with that. I still don't have something right. But anyway, we'll just come back to that some other time. Because I've already hit 21 minutes on this video. And I know for a fact you guys don't want to suffer through anymore. So that's just awesome. Well, anyway, Josh, thanks for sending this to me. I really appreciate it, man. And everyone else, please stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. Please like, comment, subscribe. And if you see a lock out there in the wild and you don't have the keys for it, and it's not yours, don't stick a pick in it. Quick addendum, FYI, I did get it back together. And I put it back together with my core. But it does work now. There is tension on this. So I got the spring in the right way. Got the shackle back in the right order. And yeah, so it does work again. It just took another 30 minutes of me, screwing with it. But anyway, guys, stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. All the other good stuff I just said, and peace out.